Hi students, hi everyone. Welcome back to Geeks for Geeks School and welcome to a new session where we are going to discuss a problem that is going to help you in Biwizard 3.0 tournament. So just quickly let me know if you guys are excited and ready for the tournament or not. Okay, so we'll quickly start with the class. Let's just see who all are here in the class and then we'll start with the class. So basically, as you all know that in these sessions that I'm taking, like yesterday one session I took, today is another session that I'm taking, and tomorrow there will be another session that I'll be taking. Tomorrow there will be a mega menti quiz, but in today's session and the yesterday's session, basically we are going to have two questions in Biwizard, coding questions in Biwizard coding tournament 2.0, 3.0, sorry, 2.0 earlier. This was 3.0, this one is 3.0. So there are two coding questions, and the question that I'm explaining, then that I'm discussing with you all over here will definitely going to help you in the question that is going to come in the exam. So please remember this thing very seriously. Just take this thing very seriously, because last time also I told many students that please go through the sessions that I told, like few sessions and a mega menti quiz, that will help you a lot in the exam main tournament. Similar thing I'll say today also, that whatever I'm teaching right now, or whatever I taught in the yesterday's class, or whatever I'll be taking in whatever will be the quiz questions in the upcoming lecture, tomorrow's lecture, please keep an eye on that. Please watch this, because this will basically increase your chance to score good in Biwizard 3.0. So hi Harsh, hi Mustafa. So we'll start with this question. So in this question, you can, as you can see over here, we have a very like this question. If you have seen my first step to DSA playlist, you must have seen this question over there also. So the question over here is that you have to write a program to examine whether the pairs and the orders of brackets are correct in expression or not. So this is basically the standard name to this problem is given as balanced parenthesis, and we use stack data structure to solve this. Okay, we use stack data structure to solve this problem. If you will not use stack data structure, then in that case the time complexity of solving this problem will be O of approx O of n cube, and that is something that we don't want. We want to improve the time complexity. That is why we thought of a optimized solution, and then we came up with the approach where we used stack data structure, and at that time when we used a stack data structure, the time complexity improved to big O of n. Okay, so that's how much difference it is when we use a data structure. So yeah, if you have any kind of idea of how it is done, just let me know in the chat section. I'll be more than happy to see if you have idea, if you have solved this problem. Well and good, because I would just help you by saying that the problem which I did yesterday, and this problem also is going to help you in the upcoming Biwizard 3.0. Oh, okay. So please take these two sessions very seriously, and if you have asked your friends and people to participate in this, please share it with them also, so that they can also prepare themselves for this. Okay, so in the meanwhile, if anyone is having any idea of how you can solve this question, just let me know in the chat section. I'll be more than happy to see that. Okay, so and I will start with the approach of solving the problem. It like doesn't matter if you're not able to. Okay, but at least you guys can try. All of you can try of thinking about the approach of solving this using a stack data structure. Okay, okay, Mustafa is saying I don't know. Okay, fine, no problem. So basically, what is going to happen over here is, let me first create a stack over here, because we are going to use a stack data structure. So I'm creating a stack over here, and yeah, we are going to see this. Okay. Okay, so basically we are going to, this is a string and we are going to iterate over this string. So let's take this one. This one is a little big, but let's just take it. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll start iterating from the very first character, which is this opening bracket. Okay, now whenever we will be getting an opening brackets are this is a square opening bracket, this is a round opening bracket, and this is a curly opening bracket, right? Whenever we are getting something like this, whenever we are getting, what we have to do is we have to insert it in the stack. So the first one is a square opening bracket, so I will just insert it in the stack. Then I will go to the next character. The next character is rounded opening bracket. Okay, rounded opening bracket. So I will again put it inside the stack. Now the next character that I got is closing rounded bracket. So whenever I'll not get any opening bracket, in that case what I'm going to do is, let's see, Harsh has written something. So let's first see what he has written, then I will continue with this whenever we'll be getting the closing bracket. So Harsh is saying, ma'am, we will iterate through the string expression, and with another loop we will check where the bracket ends, but it will have O of n square time complexity. Yes, Harsh, this will have O of n square time complexity, so this will not work. We are thinking of a much better approach where the time complexity is big O of n. So let's just see this. I hope that this will help you in understanding how you can solve this. So this is the closing opening, yeah, this is the opening round bracket. Now I have got the closing round bracket. So whenever I have not got any opening bracket, so when I will check that if my character is equal to any three of this, no, it is not equal. So in that case what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop out that I'm just going to pop the top from the stack. So the top is this right now, the top is this, right? The top is this, so I'm going to pop this element, and as soon as I'll pop it, I'll store it in a variable ch. So now my ch is storing this, right? And my initial character C is this, right? Now I'm going to check if whenever I have got this closing bracket, I'm searching for what? I'm searching for this. So I have got this, so it will be a balanced one. Okay, so what I'll do is I will move ahead. Now for now it is a balanced bracket, right? So there is no problem in this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move ahead, right? I'm just going to move ahead. Okay, so everything is erased, but let's just again make it. Okay, cool. So now my next thing to focus on is the next bracket, which is this closing square bracket. Now again the top is this, I will get this in ch, right? My ch will store this and my c will store this, and this is the counterpart of ch is the counterpart of c. So no problem, I will move ahead. Now when I will move ahead, before moving ahead, because I have removed this from the stack, so yeah, I have removed this from the stack. Yeah, just give me a minute. Now because I have removed that bracket also from the stack, now my stack is empty. Now I will move ahead. Now I have reached to this curly opening bracket. No problem. This condition will be true. I will just insert it in the stack. Now I've got a closing curly bracket. Now when I will check over here, this is not matching. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove this from stack, and ch will store a counterpart of c. So it is okay, like there is no problem in this. Now I will move ahead. Again I will get opening bracket, curly bracket opening, then I will get a square bracket opening, then I will get round bracket opening, then I will get a round bracket closing, so this will be removed, right? This will be removed. Then I will be getting again square curl round bracket opening, then round bracket close, so this will be removed. Then I will get square bracket close, so this will remove. Then I will get again round bracket opening, then round bracket close, and then this curly bracket closed. So all the elements will get removed one by one. So at the end, if I have traversed over the whole expression and my stack is also empty, then in that case I will say that this whole expression is balanced. Now let's just take a smaller example. This will help you in understanding at what time you will say that your expression is not balanced. So the second example will help you in understanding the not balanced condition. Okay, so here you can see I will create a stack. Let me just create a small one. Okay, the first one is opening square bracket, then we have opening round bracket. Now when I will get this closing square bracket, what I will get in ch, I will get this element, this close opening. This ch will have a opening round bracket and c will have closing square bracket. Now C is not a counterpart part of CH, right? So at this point, I'm going to just say that this expression is not balanced. Okay. So I hope that this like this thing is clear to all of you. If yes, just do let me know quickly in the chat section. If you have any doubt, just quickly ask. Okay. So I hope that this is clear. If not, just let me know in the chat section. I'll be more than happy to take your doubts. And then we will quickly move to the coding part. Okay, I think that everyone is pretty much everyone has pretty much understood of how for how you can just simply do this. So let's do one thing. Let's just start writing the code. So what I'll do is I'll make another function for this. So let's start writing the code. Okay, public static, and we have to we will write the type of the return type will be boolean, because we are going to check if it is balanced or not. And balanced parenthesis. Okay, here we will have a string as an input, string exp expression. Okay, now what I have to do is I have to first get the length of the string. So or you can just simply do that. So what you can do is you have to just create a uh, basically you have to create a stack. Now to create a stack, what I will be doing over here is I will be using array dq. Why I will be using array dq? Because array dq is a little faster. Okay, so what I'm going to do over here is, just give me a minute. Yeah, what I'm going to do over here is let's just make it dq, and this will store characters. So I will just write character. Okay, and let's name it as stack equal to new array dq. Okay, now you must be thinking why I'm using array dq class. I can use a stack class also over here, but array dq is little faster. That's why we are preferring array dq over stack. Okay, I hope that this part is clear, that why I'm using array dq, because this is a major doubt for a lot of students, that why we are using array dq. Okay, I guess I did a little mistake over here. It is UEU, it's not UEUE. Okay. Now what I have to do is I have to iterate over my whole string. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a for loop, and let's start. I is equals to 0, I is less than exp, let's just find the length, exp dot length. Now because this is an I plus plus, because this is a string, so we will be using the function length and not a array. Okay, now the next thing that we have to do is to find the character at particular index, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the character x at a particular index. So char x equal to exp dot char at I. Okay, we'll get the index at particular index. Now the next thing that we have to do over here is, to check if it is an opening bracket or a closing bracket. So if my character is a opening bracket, so let's just check if x equal to, the first one is round one. Okay, or, because we have to check 3, that's why we are going to use or operator. Okay, well, so this or x equal to, okay. So I can see there are not a lot of students over here. If you are not coming in the class and later on don't say to me that ma'am, paper like questions were difficult and all of that, because I'm helping you as much as I can. In the last video also, I taught you a question, I explained you a question which will definitely going to help you in the Biwizard coding tournament, and this question is also going to help you a lot in Biwizard coding tournament. See, if you will not understand the approach of solving this question, you will not be able to solve the question that is going to come in the main Biwizard tournament. Okay, so please understand the approach of solving this question so that you can easily solve the question that is going to come over there. Okay, so keep this thing in mind, students. Okay, so if we are getting anything like that, this what we have to do is we'll just push it in the stack. So stack dot push. So I hope that you are already aware of the function stack, push, pop, and all of that, right? So stack dot push, and we are going to put x in this, and we are just going to continue. Okay, okay, this much part is done. If we have got a opening bracket, well and good. Now if we have not got a opening bracket, then in that case we have to do a lot of work, right? If we have not received a opening bracket, then in that case we have to do a lot of things. So first thing to do over here is to know if we have our stack empty or not empty. So if my stack is empty, if my stack dot is empty, if my stack is empty, so for example you have got a closing bracket but there's nothing in your stack, then in that case also there's no point of checking other brackets or other characters, because your stack is already empty. So from here only you can say that your stack is not your expression is not balanced, right? So you just have to do this. If your stack is empty, you have to just return false. Okay, if your stack is empty, you just don't have to do anything, you have to return false, because there's no point of checking further, right? Now the next thing to do is to check if you have got a closing bracket, then you have to check that if we have the counter in at the top of the stack or not. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to make a character check in which you are going to store x. Okay, in which you are going to store what? You're going to store x, or you can say, yeah, you will just basically store x. So now what you're going to do is, let's just create this and we are going to use it later on, because we are going to check it later on. Now what you're going to do is, because we have three kind of brackets, we are searching only for three kind of brackets, so we are going to use switch cases over here. See, this question is a very wholesome question, because here we will check your understanding of loops, we are going to check your understanding of continue, break statements, we are going to check the understanding of switch statements. Okay, we are going to check your understanding on a lot of things. So what we'll do is, that's why we create a question like this, where you are going to where you will be checked on the various things. Okay, so we are going to use switch over here. So if anyone is not aware of what switch is, then please go and watch first step to DSA playlist and the basics, where you can, or you can just go on school guide and start from basics, because this is a very basic thing. So here I will be having three cases. So let me just create cases. So I will be having three cases. One will be for one closing bracket, another will be for another, and third will be for another. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let's just create all the cases. So first will be of this one. Okay, okay, and similarly I'm going to create three cases according to the brackets. Okay, so first one is this, next one. Okay, let's just write another case. Case 2 will be for this closing bracket. Okay, okay, and case 3 will be for another closing bracket. Okay, it will be for another closing bracket. Now here, for each and every case you will be having different things. First of all, the first thing you have to do is, you have to see if you, like, you have to check, you have to check you have to extract your check, and you have to check if you have other respective counterpart or not. Okay, so if anyone is having any idea of how you can do that, just quickly let me know in the chat section. Otherwise, no problem, I'm just telling you. So basically here my check variable will be used. So first, whenever we have a closing bracket, first thing that we do is to pop out the topmost element from the stack, right? So I'll be using stack dot pop, and now I will be checking if the element that is at the top of the stack is the counterpart of the closing bracket that we have or not. Okay, so we will be having a if condition. If my okay, now I'm going to check the counterpart. Okay, so I'm going to check if that is equal to the something that is not over there. So for a round bracket, for the closing round bracket, I want a closing opening bracket. But for example, in my check, if suppose that I have got something like this, I have got a opening round bracket, or I have got check equal to opening square bracket, then in that case what I have to do is I have to just return false from here, and I have to just break from here, return false, because I don't need to check any further, because I can understand that from here only that my parenthesis is not balanced, and I will just break from here because I don't need to check any further. Okay, so if you have understood this much part, you will be able to write the similar thing for both these parts. So let me know in the chat section if you have understood this thing or not. If you have not understood, please ask it again and again, because this is very important. Okay, so I'll just copy this. I will put the same thing over here. Okay, and I will just change the brackets. Okay, so if I have got a closing oh yeah, a closing curly bracket, so I don't want a opening round bracket or opening square bracket. Similarly, if I've got a closing square bracket, I don't want a closing opening round bracket and a opening curly bracket in my check, right? So yeah, so basically this is the condition to check if I have a counterpart or not. Okay, so once this thing is done, so at the end what I have to do is, at the end also I have to, after iterating over the whole string, after iterating over the whole string, I have to see if my stack is empty at the end, then I will return true. If it is not empty, then I will return false. Why it is so? Basically it is because see, if you are like if you have got all the counterparts, but if you still have some opening brackets in the stack, then you can say that your whole this thing is not balanced, your whole expression is not balanced. So what you are going to return over here is return stack dot is empty. Okay, so it will return true and false according to this only. Okay, now I will only say to the students that if you have understood this thing, well and good. If you have not, and if the live session is ended, please ask me on Discord channel or in the comment section, because these two questions are the question that I taught yesterday and the question that I'm covering today are very important for the tournament. So please don't think that okay I will not ask, don't think anything. Please, if you have not understood, please ask this. Okay, and let me also import java.util package, because otherwise it will throw an error. Okay, so yes, this is the whole thing to check if the parenthesis is balanced or not. So now let's just create a string exp equal to, and here let's just create a string. Okay, I have created a string according to me, okay, which is balanced for now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to check, I'm going to have if and else. Okay, so or I'll only print true or false. So I will have if and else. So if my balance parenthesis, I'll just call this function, and I will just pass the expression exp If it is true, then what I have to print? I have to print balanced. Okay. Otherwise, what I have to do is I have to print not balanced. I'll just copy the same print line. Okay. Okay. Otherwise, I have to print not balanced. Cool. So let's just run this and let's see if it is working or not. I would again say to the students that if you have not understood it on because of anything, like if you have any doubt, please ask it because it is a very important question for the tournament. I would not want any one of you to not be able to solve any of the coding question because of the difficulty level, because I am teaching both the type of the questions in the in this webinars. Okay, so this time I got balanced because the whole expression was balanced. Now let's just make it unbalanced. Let me just remove one bracket and let's just run this and check if it is balanced or not this time. Hi, hello everyone. You guys are little late. So you can see this time it is not balanced. So I hope that you have understood the whole code. If not, please ask the doubts on Discord or on in the comment section because the tournament is very soon. And if you have not participated, please do participate because you will get a chance to like win really good goodies. And if you want to start from scratch from this tournament only, you can refer to our school guide. The link is in the description box. And if you liked, please click on the like button and please subscribe to our channel and share the video. And any doubts, please connect to us on Discord and ask the doubts over here. And I'll see you next time. Please come on time in lives. And yeah, that's it from my side. Okay. Bye bye, everyone.